Guys, what's up? I hope everyone's having a good day. Seems like a pretty good day to have a good day, you know? Maybe. I don't know. I'm gonna wait for people to funnel in here a little bit, at least a couple of people. We got some announcements to do for the contest. I always like to try and have like things going on, things that people can get involved in on the channel, things I can do for people, you know. So this month we're gonna do a Mario 3 mix contest. They always seem to be around this time. I did this last year. No, it was like 2 years ago now, maybe. Probably like a year and a half at least. And that's what initially got Arabam and Joe Smo was involved for a while. They all did some SMB3mix contesting. This contest is going to be very different though. We're going to have to make new categories for the game. This game is so large and so, you know, full of content that when you think about it, we can break this up into more pieces, you know? Like, all of World 1, if you did 100% World 1, would be more than the speedrun for Mario 3 any percent, no wrong warp. It would take about that long. There's more stuff here than that. In fact, I mean, some of these worlds are probably large enough that they're close to a warpless Mario 1 speed time. So yeah, well, the contest is going to be for this particular go-around is each world is going to be its own category. It's going to be as if it's a whole game all by itself, and going to make leaderboards for each world on the speedrun.com miscellaneous categories section. So people will actually be able to submit it through speedrun.com. We'll be able to verify the different runs, and there's going to be 10 categories. Each category is going to be worth a $20 prize. So you could win 2-3 categories, get $60, or you could win them all, get $200. I couldn't go much higher than that, unfortunately, you know. So if you're like really only thinking you can dedicate yourself to one category, then you're probably stuck, you know, just getting a cool 20. Come on, I mean, getting $20 to play a game seems pretty cool, right? So that's going to be coming up. The categories are going to be, as I said, there's 10 categories. So you might look at this and see 8 worlds and think there's only going to be 8 categories. Hey, Silsa, you can participate in this contest, Silsa. I hope you do. I don't know if you just heard the rules, but did you hear the rules? Or do I gotta go over them again? Alright, so we're doing a contest to do, we're breaking up Mario 3 Mix into some new categories. So first of all, Konami code is going to be allowed in all of these categories. We want to see what people do without restrictions. We want to see what they're going to do in individual worlds. So there's going to be some new speedrun.com leaderboards that I make for like World 1 100%. So the only thing you have to do is do World 1 100% and see what time you get for that. Then you can do World 2 100%, World 3 100%, all as separate categories. Then there's going to be one separate category for just doing all the comet levels. And then one category for doing the World 0 levels that aren't part of other worlds. I feel like in order to make this smooth, we have to include the World 0 levels that are attached to other worlds as part of that run, because otherwise the World 0 run starts with you using Star Road to go to like 4 different worlds and and then you have to do one level Star Road, one level Star Road, one level Star Road, which would probably be pretty awkward. I think that we should just include them in the world that they're attached to. But yeah, and then the World Zero will just be the World Zero levels, which is, World Zero speedrun could be really cool, because that world particularly has a bunch of interesting mechanics in it. Lots of blocks that you have to get through, tons of places you can clip or use a raccoon tail to save time. And the raccoon tail doesn't see a lot of good use in other places. Well, Worlds 6 and 7, but those are exceptions. But yeah, so Konami will be allowed individual worlds, comets, and zero. Those are going to be the different categories. And the timer is going to start on your first movement after you've entered a world. So just to use an example, let me put in the Konami code here. We'll just go to an empty file. So the timer will not have started right here. In order to start the timer for your run, you have to make this movement. When you move, that's when it starts. Because if you were in another world, for instance, like World 2, then you wouldn't have that. You'd have to get all that set up, and doing it from Star Road wouldn't make much sense. So yeah, well, we could make it, you have to be in here and you could do like, start. So we could do it from Star Road. Oh dear. You can't just skip it like we do in any percent if we miss it. You actually have to come in here and get it. So yeah, that would be the... I actually like that. I like that, starting it from Star Road. Oh no, we're making terrible time. Oh wait, we shouldn't do that in this run. 100% is so interesting because, like, you have to do all this weird stuff. It's like, do I duck under that or what? Like, what's the fastest thing to do here? You have to get all the star coins in each world. Wait a minute, can you go into that backwards? That might be faster. Nope, you can't. Okay. Weird. Blah. Yeah, so every star coin in each world, me and Arabam should probably go through and count how many star coins there are, so that you can, like, save and see if you got the correct number. Like if you, like if I save and quit right now, we go here and we see we got 3 star coins. I mean, you could, that would help for verification purposes. Just be like, all right, well, I got the correct number. So you start here, you would hit, like if we were doing World 2 speedrun, we start with 21 there. Well, we don't know how many they have on their save file, so that's not a good way to look at it either. But star run, go to World 2, and hitting A would be the start of the timer. Of course, I have comet levels, so... Doing the comet run is going to be the most annoying because doing the comet requires that you have a just finished save file where you have not completed any comets before. Yeah, and again, you don't have to do them all, so you can just pick one world and really, like, give it your best shot and see if see how you do. So which world do y'all think we should do? I mean, we could do a comet run just to show right now what it looks like. Or we could do like a World 1 version of the speedrun. See if we can remember where all the coins are. Try doing World 1, see if you can do any weird stuff. Well, that's going to require a reset. We can do it. Luckily, World 1 is super easy because you can do it fresh. Because save files are allowed and it doesn't matter, like, technically you can save some time overworlding if you've already 100%ed it once. Did I do the code? I didn't do the code. Oh, thank you so much, 8, for the host. Really appreciate it. I gotta fix that. We just announced a contest for SMB3mix for the end of October is going to be the deadline for it. Basically, we're chopping up the game's 100% version into 10 categories. So if you wanted the whole 100% of the game is usually like a 4-hour run, and we're turning each individual world into its own category of the game. Oops, I did it frickin' again. We're allowing, there's a cheat code built into the game that allows you to do a Konami code and you get infinite of every item. And because this is a exploratory research experiment as well, one of the things that we're doing here is we're trying to see new strats, see what can be done. And so we're letting people do the Konami code here and do the game basically in any way that seems good. So for instance, I believe level 3 in this is a water level, so you have a penguin suit right off the bat if you really wanted to. We're going to do an example run right now. So the way we've decided to do this, me and Silsa, is we're going to start from the overworld, or the Star Road, and timer starts when you go into the world. And then you're going to get all of the coins, all of the exits, and all of the Hammer Bro fights. And once you have all of those, you have 100%ed the world. So just as a quick example here, we'll do World 1. Oops. Pause is not start. Oh geez. Can't use any power-ups before clicking A, and then, yeah, that's correct. That would be rude. So this is not terribly fast time so far. Oh dear. Oh geez. Oh god. It's okay. I'll get my SMB3 legs back soon. Boom. Because someone would try that. You know, somebody probably would. I mean, it's not malicious, I mean, unless we define it. Guess we gotta say, start as Small Mario on Rainbow Road. Or not Rainbow Road. Star Road. Rainbow Road, let's go. It's a me, Mario. Alright, so this level we gotta watch out for. Let's see. Is there a vine here? Yeah, there it is. Oh man, you can get that right off the bat? That's cool. If you're really strong and pure of heart. Boom. I wish Araban was here. He'd have some insight, you know? The aeronautical. The one true Bam Bamington III. Oh dear. No Bam Bamington. It's too late for him, probably. Some days it's too late for him when we start. Some days it's not. Woo! That's level 2. At least we still do the hard stuff. Well, me and Arabam talked about this a good bit. We actually discussed some different ways to do it. And this is pretty much what we decided on. Although the Star Road thing, that's a new caveat that I think is a great idea. So let's see, this one, there's one right here. One right here. Oh wow, we missed one early. Sometimes it's hard to know if you missed any in the early sections. Oh yeah, I remember where it is now. Ah, cat baskets. Went right past it, didn't I? We're gonna use an item, so we don't even have to worry about this. Overworlding is actually going to come into play, so when you're doing your different categories of this, keep in mind, you know, you don't want to backtrack on the overworld for anything too hard. Princess is in another castle. That's a shame. So right here we use our first item, it looks like. Things that you were not meant to do in the vanilla version. But this, in the 100% category, you can actually do this because you can backtrack. You can do the any percent route basically, and then when you're coming back, you can do it after you've done the comet level for the 100%. So we only got one so far? It's awkward. Oh yeah, there's a whole sky section here. I forgot about this. Woo! Oh dear. Ugh. Where are you? I forget where the other star coin is. There it is. Alright, go! Is there a difference for getting level 3? What do you mean? Oh, this one. So this is one of the levels that I thought would be done with the raccoon tail for this particular category. Mostly because that section sucks. I don't think there's anything else on this side. Maybe. No, the other two are down here. If I remember correctly. Oh. Wait a minute, we missed one. Oh no. Is it back here? Ah! Oh dear. Alright. So this clearly is not winning any contests. So this is just an example of how to do the contest, Sander. The contest is going to be 100% categories for individual worlds in this game. So you can do 100% of World 1 and get 20 bucks. So there's 10 categories, and each category is worth $20, and I'm going to give them out on November 1st after we've seen all of the different categories get completed. There's going to be, the categories will be for World 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 100%. And then there's going to be 2 extra categories for World 0 and World and the Comet levels. So there's going to be a whole category just to do the Comet levels. And you can use Star Road to start your timer. So when you're on Star Road, you click into the world you want to actually do your 100% run of, and timing starts on the A press. And this way, people can do 100% category runs that have never been done before. They can compete on a completely fair leaderboard, and you know, it should be a lot of fun. You have to do all the exits, all the coins. You don't have to do mushroom houses. That's silly. I don't think that would be terribly fun if we had to include those. Oh dear, I'm not used to doing that large. I'll get in there. My sea legs aren't back. All fish, yeah. World 1, you'd have to get all fish. So this one's going to require all the exits, all the different exits. See, so in this one there's 2 exits because there's the orb, which makes us go this way, and there's also the normal way to go through the level. Oh dear. Why did I do that? I don't have to jump. Get in there! I've had a horrible time with doors since I switched back from Mario Maker. The comets are the weird one because every other one has a very easy way to decide when the level has completed. But the comet levels, there's no like World 1 finished or game finished, you know? No credits fade. So we'll have to think of special rules for the comet levels to decide when you're done. It might just have to be whenever you see the fade to black on the level that you are playing as the last one, because the comets you could do in any order, right? I mean, who am I to say which order people should play them in? Maybe there's some sort of advantage to be found. I skipped all the coins? Oh my god, you're right. I was thinking too hard about comet levels. So this is clearly going to be a pretty bad run. We're not doing this to win. I can't win my own contest, right? That'd be silly. Here we go. Here we go. This is probably like the stupidest clip ever. Like, there's almost no point in going for this. I mean, it saves time if you got it first try. But it's like really oppressively difficult for this space that you're in. I kind of want it in here though for the example video, just to prove to people what kind of stuff is possible. I feel like we should go back and get like P-Speed or something just to change up our subpixels a little bit. Alright, Silza. We're doing it, okay. We're doing it. We're getting the coins. I'm gonna need to, you know, get on my back about this. Come on, Luigi. We know you can do stuff like this. We've seen it. There we go. See, boom. Now we don't have to go all the way around and go through like 3 different pipes. I wonder if it's possible if you kept P-Speed to get through there, but not enough to actually try. I just gotta make sure. I mean, technically this will be valid. I mean, I don't see a reason it wouldn't be. It'll be slow. A nice, casual, 100% World 1. I'm very interested to see what people come up with since you have access to boomerangs and penguins. So there's lots of stuff that can be done that you may not necessarily think to do. I think most of the coins in this one are in the underground, if I remember correctly. Like, possibly all of them. They're all in, like, the areas that would normally be secret areas for regular Mario 1 stuff. Because, like, in Mario 1, this is where you would normally take the vine that goes to the other world. So instead, they just give you this in this game. So that's the middle coin, so we missed one. I wonder what happens if you clip out there. It's like there's also an underground right here, because this is normally the one you use to wrong warp. So I guess we finished the level at this point because we're past the checkpoint. There must be one in the lower world, I just can't remember where it is. Or in the overworld. I wonder if you can get over. Like if we try to mid-air shell jump left. Who'da thunk? That's not even like a real thing, is it? Maybe it's up high. Maybe it's another one of those ones we can use the raccoon tail. Oh, nope, it's not high. Otherwise we'd Usually when things are up high, the screen will scroll up when you have flight. That must mean that this is like set up very strange. Okay. Come on. Okay, there it is. This makes sense. I remember this now. It's been a very long time since I did 100% stuff. Now we still have to beat the level, which is the awkward part. Hey, it gets rid of the Lakitu. Oh, we could have clipped. We could have clipped through there and just not dealt with it. Wouldn't that have been funny? Wee! Anyone see that? Some awesome P speed. How do you get Star Road to work? I'll show you at the end of the run, if you're okay with that. This is the example. I'm probably going to post this to YouTube so people have an example of how the run works, and they'll be able to go through it, backtrack, and see things that they've missed today. That's good to know. It's good to know. It's not too far anyways. We only got 2 more levels, right? 2 more. So let's use the raccoon suit. I don't know what this level is, but usually these levels have... Okay, it's a Lakitu, and there's no screen scroll up, so I'm guessing that there is absolutely no star coins in the sky. For a lot of people, I'm guessing they will have to actually do some work to figure out where star coins are the first time they do this. I don't know. I've got a pretty good idea of where a lot of them are these days, but I still don't know where they all are. Off the top of my head anyways. I usually have to reference before I'm going to do a run of 100%. 100% is a crazy category to do all at once. So it's cool that we're getting to see 100% stuff, I think, without forcing people to play 100%. So if I remember correctly, all of the star coins are past the checkpoint in this particular level. What the heck? That was weird. I think you can just like YOLO this. Yeah, that's coin number 1. All of them are past the checkpoint in this level. Pretty crazy. Where is it? Up here? Nope. Oh, that one takes you backwards. I forgot. Let's see. I remember there's one that is a lot weirder than the other ones. It's like... Maybe it's that one. I don't know. Floating pipes always look like the right choice to me, even though they're not. All these Ultra Stars. Oh, they didn't. Vanilla SMB3 did not have that for sure. This is a contest announcement for this game, Grasshopper. We're doing 100% categories for each individual world, plus the comet levels, plus World 0. So there's 10 categories, $20 up for grabs for each one. So up to $200. And this is an example run of what it looks like to do the category for Mario 1. Oh yeah, it's up here. Isn't it? Maybe it's in the pipe? I could have sworn it's around here somewhere. Oh, there it is. I knew it was around there somewhere. Well, I'm not participating. I'm the one giving out the prizes. I'm doing 100% runs someday, but I'm kind of using this to strat hunt while I'm preparing for that run, because I want to see people doing new things with the game. Whoop. Wow, that takes you all the way back. Eee. Duck jumping is so good. Yeah, I'm still the world record holder for any percent. That's why I'm working on 100%. I almost really flubbed up this particular level in the Konami run I did recently. This one's super weird, by the way. This particular level, for 100%, you have to like use this P switch and go into this pipe. It's like, and if you jump there, which is what my first instinct is, obviously, you'll just die in a pit. Whoop. Can prevent having to get a coin or a flower in the next level by getting one there. We're gonna have to count coins, those little coins at the bottom right. But you also have to get all the exits for levels, kill all the Hammer Bros, which is what we just, this is a Hammer Bro fight, essentially. Oh, thank you for that Twitch Prime subscription, Grasshopper, I really appreciate that. You're the best no matter what they say. And they say some things. Woo! Woo! That's okay. Ah! Don't do it, Jabs. You're getting too cocky. I really appreciate that, Grasshopper. You're the best. I can only say that so many times, but you know, we're gonna say it as many times as possible. For now. This is the power-up. Everyone tries every block before that, like when they're going for power-ups. They're like, oh my god, please be a power-up, one of you. The third one is, they make you try every one. No, come on. Weep, weep. And boop. But look, isn't this crazy how long this is just for World 1? Like, this is just World 1 100%. And we're at like 25 minutes. Oh my god, this fish. He'll be the death of me. I mean, that's not a super long speedrun or anything. It's just, that's way longer than... That's half the length of the any percent speedrun. Hey Puds, how's it going? I shouldn't get that. As part of a speedrun, we don't need it to beat Bowser, and it's the end of the speedrun. How you doing, Puds? You being a good cat? You look good. You look like a good little cat. So then the timer is going to end when you see the world clear message. Well, the fade out for the world clear message. So 25, 55, 82, not a great time for this category, but that shows you how it works. So Sander, we're going to show you how it works again. Hey Limpai, what's going on? So the way that you would do this, if you were doing runs, is you would go to Star Road, and you'd say, alright, I'm going to do a 100% run of World 1. So the timer would start. As you saw, you push start, you go to Star Road on the menu, on the start screen, and you come here. From here, you can go to any of these worlds, including World 0. But we haven't unlocked World 0 yet. You have to do the Comet Worlds and get all the other coins for that. So I have a feeling that the least competitive category is going to be World 0 and World 8. World 8 because World 8 is mostly auto-scrollers, so just, you know, you can't move from, yeah, because you haven't unlocked anything else yet, Sander. So that's probably why. So then timer would start right when you push A. And then you would come in here. You also have to be Small Mario for the contest. You'll have to be Small Mario on that screen. Oh man, there's no coins there. So you have to literally make a save file, I guess, at the start of each one, or a save state. That's pretty frustrating, I gotta be honest. Do I need to do 100% on a save file? To do certain categories, you'll have to. So if you want to do like World 1 or World 2, you'll have to have a save file that's specifically saved when you have just started World 2. If you want one that's World 3, you're gonna have to start at World 3. World 4, the same. If you want to do Comet categories, Comet's pretty easy. You just have to beat the game any % once. And once you beat any % one time, it'll be saved exactly at where the Comet run will start. The only reason you need a 100% save file, well, if you have a 100% save file, you can't do anything anymore. You'd need almost 100% to do the World 0 category. The World 0 category is going to be the hardest to grind. For people using emulators and save states, it's going to be really easy, because you can just make a save state after each world you've finished, doing it once, and then you can move on. But it's going to be a little harder for people who are using cartridges, because basically you only have 3 save files and 1 save state if you're using an EverDrive. I'm sure there's another way to use save states on an EverDrive, but I don't know what it is. So it looks like if you wanted to do World 2, you would have to be at the stage that I'm at right now. That's pretty easy. So you can just like go here. You're allowed to use the Konami code, so you're allowed to have inventory items, if that's what you're worried about. Inventory items is fine. You can use them as much as you want. Any item, any level. You can use boomerangs in World 1, you can use penguin in World 2, whatever you want. But yeah, you can just come here and like kill yourself, and then go from there. So now we're little, we can do World 1 or 2. So if we were doing World 2, it would be, boom, World 2. Oh, how'd I miss? I believe the first coin's here, or the second coin is here. Yep, and then the last coin must be at the end of the level. So there is a 100% run of this game that, you know, me and Arabam have both done it. So the information for where the coins are is available. It's not like, you know, you have to do a whole lot of discovering if you just want to watch a video. It gives 50 of every power-up, so in a speed run, effectively you have as much as you want. Like, for the instance, this level I think is going to be crazy if people just, you know, whoop. I don't have to tell you that this is a pretty frustrating thing to do the normal way. This is a speed run, not a slow run. We're not getting the checkpoint. Oh wait, we don't have to do that. You can actually jump from those blocks. I'll do it for y'all's learning's sake, you know? So that you can just make it. Normally you have to take 2 pipes. I don't know why he did that. Southbird, you crazy man. Boom. So that level's going to be interesting. There's another thing you can do in this level, and I'm not sure if it's faster. Watch this. Oof, that was close. What? Ah. Alright, well. I can't show it to you without the Tanuki. Basically, you can fly to skip some of the bad stuff. Let's try it again. Alright, you guys better not come out at the wrong time. So you'd get that there. You would go over that green guy. Oh my god! Whoa! Alright, well, maybe we can't use the Konami code. I did not realize the Konami code did this. Woo! Alright, we banned the select button, because all you have to do this is hold select. This is where you fly. You fly from here to here, you get P speed, and you just do that. And you skip a bunch of the crap you have to do. See, you're all the way over here. Normally you come up. But if you fly, you can skip like a bunch of that back and forth. Whee! That's so cool. I didn't even realize that was a thing. Wait a minute. Oh my god, is that why? Yep. You can hold select and you can just go straight through everything. I see now. Look at this, you can just go through the overworld in places you're not supposed to get to. Just go straight to the last level. Woo! I wonder what the speed is of this. Is it faster than P speed? Come on, give it to me. Woo! Ah. It would be a fun speedrun. I just think we have to amend the rules for the category we have and make a new category for woo! Woo %. But that does mean that you can do any world without using any save states. That's super cool, actually. Because now we can just start from a blank file. So if we say save and quit, we can go here, and we can A/B start, and we can start it. We just ban using the select button in actual levels. But you can go here and see everything is not done, but we can do whatever we want because of the cheat code. And we can go to, once you're in the world, you can't use it, but you can use it to get to worlds. So that actually helps a lot with the logistics, because otherwise it was going to be a nightmare to get people to have save states and actually move through the levels like that. Yeah, now you can get to any of the worlds. You can get to World 4. Just start and do your nice 100% run from a blank state. The only one you will have to have one for is if you do a comet run, because the comet run is going to require you to start from any percent file that has completed. So you would start here, and I think the Konami code carries over. So like, even though we're moving around, we're saving and quitting, if you go here, oh, our items didn't save. Okay. But for some reason, it has retained this. Yeah, then you do your nice little comet levels. Wee! Comet levels. The only thing on this one is that you can't use a power-up. That's what the comet level does. This is normally a mushroom, and it's a coin now. It takes away the power-ups you have. So some of the comet levels are just do it as Small Mario without getting hit. No checkpoints either. It always kills your checkpoints. Twitch is experiencing issues. I just got a notification. So that's actually really cool. It's cool that we have a way to do this now without having to do anything too crazy. Oh dear. We almost missed that guy. Hold the select button after you've done the Konami code. Do you have the Konami code on? Where you have 50 of every item? Woo! Yeah, select on Overworld as well. I died because I was messing around with it. It's so fun. Oh, I gotta check something. Oh my god, I've been wondering this for so long. I've had this theory, and I haven't been able to confirm it because you can't fly far enough. But I have a feeling that 2 of these rooms are connected, and I could just never get quite the flight speed to check it. But today on this stream, we'll find out. Whee! Ugh, safety. Ugh. Oh no! Meh. Sorry guys, this is really fun. Can't get me. You're actually really fast on the ground. Crap! You don't jump with speed, though. Alright, well. I still want to check this. Morbid curiosity, if you will. And we'll just hold up here. I wish you could push the screen with this this little cheat code. Wouldn't that be nice? We've learned so much. Already. Every contest you learn something new. Yeah. Be safe. The absolute safest move in this game for this level. You just hang out in the back and throw boomerangs. Lakitu always throws the spinies that way. No surprises. You just let the screen push you. And the screen lags really bad if he throws more than one spiny on the screen at a time. So if you lose your boomerang suit, they all walk to the left and they go off screen before he throws another. So it also saves lag frames even if you don't have the power up. It's super nice. Alright, so whoosh. Oh dear. It feels ridiculous. This is the room I was wondering about. I think these might be connected with something. Like if we go here and we just go off screen. Like this has to be connected to something, right? Why would it go this far? Yep, this is the end of the game. So those are the same room. Theoretically, if you could fly far enough, you could skip like 3 rooms. Well, that's good to know. I don't think there's any way to fly that far, though. I don't think so. Unless there's some way to achieve like a flight reset. Hey, E-Rock, what's going on, buddy? You having a good E-Rock day? That would take this level from like being a 4-minute level to like a 2-minute and 45-second level, though. That would save like a minute and a quarter. That'd be nuts. That would put this into a possibly sub 1 hour game. Doing pretty good. I'm announcing the contest for October. Well, you can start now. There's no reason to not start. October 31st is going to be the deadline for the contest to do 100% runs of individual worlds. So we're doing $20 per category. We're giving away one for each world record holder for these different like worlds that Mario 3mix has. Each one you have to do 100%. You have to get all the coins. So it'll be pretty hard because not a lot of discovery has happened for these. I'm hoping to see lots of new cool strats, people doing stuff. We just figured out, we've learned a bunch of stuff about this just messing around with it. So we're allowing the Konami code, which allows you to use any item in any stage, but you also have to use the Konami code because starting a new file and just doing a 100% of one world is kind of hard to track. But apparently when you have the Konami code on, you can just move around and do whatever you want on the overworld. You just have to hold the select button. So you go to Star World and you move yourself over to a new place. So we'd have to reset. I'll show you. This is how you would start a run. Let's say you wanted to run World 4. You start your game. I'm using a flash cart right now because I thought we might have to use save states, but you don't. So on this screen, up, up, down, down, left, right, B, A, start. Start on a blank file. So we're on a blank file. Timer has not started yet. We don't start timer until you the A press into the world that you were selecting. So if you're doing a world, let's say world 5 speedrun. So on this one, we've got the cheat code in, but it still doesn't let us move. It says it's gated. But if you hold the select button, you can move anyways. So you can start with a blank file and do any world you want, with the cheat code, of course. So when we get here, The timer starts when you push A into the world. And it finishes when you see the world completed and you've gotten all the coins, all the exits, and you've done all the fights. So it shouldn't be too hard for people to figure out. Oh wait, there's stuff like right at the beginning, isn't there? This level is yeah, there's stuff right at the beginning. 100% guys. You have to get all these star coins. Boom. And this level would have actually been solid to have a power-up, because coming in here, you can clip out once you get to the top without doing all the back and forth running. You know, if you're gonna go for that time save. This would be a small time save. Now, if I remember correctly, yeah, there's something right there, but this isn't the P, is it? No, this is the star. There's a P switch over here. I'm just gonna get rid of these guys. Boom. I can't think of a way you could clip for that one. That'd be a hard one to clip for. Oh, come on. So yeah, boom. Minute and 30 seconds for that level. It's not... You've got all the items, so you can just kind of do what you want. It's super nice. It's going to be fun. I recommend everyone at least try to pick like one world and, you know, get good at that. I think it'll be fun. If you pick like an obscure world too, you might not have a lot of competition. And you could win some money, you know? Who doesn't like that idea? Oh wait, there are star coins in the early part of this level, aren't there? It's very hard to get out of the 100% mindset, or the any percent mindset. I wonder if you can clip there. You're finally allowed in a race. Yeah, you're not a SMB3mix veteran. I told Arabam, like, you can join this. You're not exactly, you know, you haven't done a whole lot of 100%ing, but I did tell him, you know, maybe, you know, not grind it super hard. You know, take a stab at maybe a world. Airbam's too strong to allow full access, you know. Mitch could do it. I don't mind. He hasn't done 100% in a really long time. If Mitch grinded out one world, could be a fun stream for him too. I didn't get the star coins. I totally forgot after like 2 seconds what I was doing. Alright, so we gotta go under. Going under. Bah! I remember when Mitch did his 100% run for this, in his old world record video, he spent like 10 minutes trying to clip to get that coin. When you can just walk over here and like get that. I have trouble imagining the world record for 100% getting so close that that time save is worth it. Let's see. I don't know where all the coins are in this level. I've forgotten. Not up here. Oh dear. Gadian could do it. He doesn't even have 100% time. Oh wow, I didn't know the sand came up this high, to be honest. I've never taken that long to do anything. Oh, come on. This is actually like a really dangerous spot for a power-up. Like, that spike is really kind of in your way. Oh my lord. Ah! He's in the spikes? Screw you, Southbird. Oh yeah, you get the checkpoint first. You would probably use a boomerang in this level because of the boss. I don't know for sure if you could keep it, but absolute fastest speed possible, you would keep a boomerang to kill this guy. Then there's the levels we never do. That is not the select button, that's just what bunny ears do. Well, I think you guys get the point. We don't want to do that. Alright, so, final rundown to reiterate. The rules of the contest are, we have 10 categories. Each category, you are starting from a blank file except for the Comet Run. Comet Run will be done from a file that is at 0%, or that is any percent run completed, no comet levels completed. World 0 does not include the levels that are associated with other worlds. So, if you're doing World 2, you have to get the World 0 levels associated with that world. Just to show you an example, so for World 2, you would have to go over here. You have to get the extra exit for the ghost house. All exits are required. And you would have to go and do this level 2. It's in World 0, technically, but it's part of World 2. This is part of the 100% for World 2. Interesting. You can't actually start a road from there. Isn't that interesting? But yeah, so that's the rule for that. And World 0 shouldn't be a problem because when you look in here, you have 50 keys. So if you go to Star Road and you want to do a World 0 speedrun, you just go to World 0. You'll have all the keys you need to do it. You just got to do 100% of level 1, 2, 3, 4, the 2 fights. This possibly is the shortest world. Now that I'm looking at it, this world could be really fast. But yeah, the select button is banned except to get to your world. And in Konami percent runs, we're going to have to specify that as well, because right now, the way it's set up, the world record's free. Although it might be fun. I do kind of want to make a category for this, you know? The Konami Konami Select or something. Konami Select run. Oh my god, it screen wraps. If you go all the way to the left, it just screen wraps to the right. You could save time doing that, so in the Konami Select run, you start here at the start screen. You either have to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, or you could do them much faster. Boom! I'm stupid. Saving all those frames. I don't know why my timer's still going. It's silly. Alright guys, that's all I have for you tonight. I really wanted to get this announced. I'm going to put leaderboards up with the rules specified in text. You have till October 31st, $20 a category, and you must have a way to be paid by PayPal, because I can't just mail you checks or do whatever. If you don't have PayPal or Venmo, maybe those are the two that are probably doable, then there's not much I can do. I can't promise payment methods that are going to require me undue burden. So I'm making that part of the contest rules right now, just to avoid any kind of, legal problems. Maru, what's going on, buddy? Maru, we just announced a cool contest. Did you hear the rules? Also, did you know that in Konami, you can hold select and just leave the overworld boundaries? So then just, move around. Kind of cool. But yeah. So again, Mario the contest, we're making 10 categories for Mario 3 Mix. 10 brand new categories. You'll go to Star Road, and you've got one category for each world, 100%ing the world, the whole world. And you can use the Konami code to get there. So you can use any item you want in any stage, and basically, since you have the Konami code in, you can go to, you have a blank file, and you can go to any world and start it fresh. Timer starts on the star. So that would be the start right there. And then, the world end would be the normal ending point. The only one that's weird is the comet levels. The comet levels is whatever the fade out is for the level you're in. The comet levels are their own category. You've got the 9 worlds and the comets as their own category. And I'm giving out $20 per world record at the end of October 31st. So me and Arabam are going to make new categories on speedrun.com as miscellaneous categories in the next couple days. And I'm really looking forward to seeing what people do with this. Tonight's stream was supposed to be Marvel Ultimate Alliance with Bearcat Girl, Forest Kitty, and Cartridge Blowers, but we had someone fall through. So yeah, that's basically all I've got for you tonight. But yeah, Mario, I'll definitely put that in your server. Hopefully we can get some people running at least a couple worlds, I want to see what people will come up with. And I think that it'll be helpful if we actually count how many coins are in each world. Just so that people can start from like a blank file and see at the end that they have all the coins they need. So we might put that in the rules when we've counted up everything that we need to do. Yeah, Giga has a 3mix time that he deleted off the SMB3mix board at some point. He actually, that's the only way me and Giga know each other, because Giga used to do 3mix runs. He actually had like a 120, which back when he got that 120 was 3rd place, I think. The only faster runs were Classic Gamer with a 118 and Mitch with 111. Imagine back when that was the world record. 111. 111.55. That was the first record I had to beat. But yeah, alright guys, I'm really excited to see what y'all do with this. If you have any questions, I'm always in Discord. pretty much. I'll be there to help you. If you have strategies you want me to help you improve too, I'm willing to do that. Anything you want, basically. Thanks for coming by, and get speedrunning. Let's find you guys a... Well, we don't have to do a raid target tonight. It's a little light. Have a good night, guys.